Hi everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I'm here with my online class. This is card number 1, and we are doing the Cheerful Daisy bundle set. But all you had to do, because I have a few little changes with my online class, for now on, if you order $50 or more from me using the host code that I give you, this is the host code for this month, and by the 14th of every month, if you order $50 or more from me using the host code, you will automatically get my kit in the mail for free. You don't have to order the bundle. It's up to you. If you want it to look exactly like mine, then order the bundle. I let everybody know what bundle I am going to be using. This month I am using the Cheerful Daisy bundle, but you do not have to order the bundle. You could use another flowered stamp or another, if I'm doing animal, whatever. You could use whatever you have in your stash and just kind of make it look like my card. So in your kit, you will get all the supplies that you need to make this card. You will get the ribbon, you will get the designer series paper, you will get all the cutouts, you will get everything. Now there's one exception. You will not get any stamped images. So you won't get any stamped image, but everything will be die cutted for you. The other thing that has changed is with the designer series paper. Let me see if I have something to explain it. Yes, right here I do. Say I'm using this designer series paper right here in this card. Then I've got 10 I have 10 people that decided they wanted the card kit. Well, I don't get only 4 sheets of this in this pack. So I would have to order multiple packs in order to be able to give everybody the same exact designer series paper, which then that does not become cost efficient for me. So what I've done is, like, there's this one here, but then there is this design that's very close to it that has like some polka dots on it, or on the back side there's some leaves on them or whatever. You will get a paper that will coordinate with it, that's in that family, but it may not be the exact one that I'm using in the video. So I just wanted to clarify that. Otherwise, I would have to take the designer series paper out of the kits. But I like giving it. I think it's nice to be able to get your kit and be able to put it all right together. So that is going to be the only change in my card kits. But everything else is the same. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started on this card. I hope you guys grabbed yourself something to drink. I got some cranberry juice here. My mouth is a little, I don't know, perched today. So I grabbed some cranberry juice because I need to get more juices in my body. All right. So here we go. That's what the card is. Now this card is definitely going to look messy when we first start out with it. I've already done a little bit of the prep work. So first thing we got to do is, you know me, I like to score on my score line very well. And then, I forgot to grab here's my tape runner. And then we can add, this is boho blue. This is just the standard size, and we're going to put it right down here like this. And also in your tutorial, not only do you get 4 cards, you get 4 videos from me, plus you get a basic tutorial, because I don't go full detail in the tutorial, like step by step, because you got the videos. But you have this. This is our stamping piece. And then you had another piece, but I cut mine up already. It's the same size as this boho blue. You'll have that piece, and the bigger of the two whites is the one that you will do your die cutting on, which I'll get to that in a minute. So we're going to set this piece aside because we don't need it anymore right at the moment, and we're going to put this one right here. And what we're going to do is we are going to grab Daffodil Delight and boho blue for now. Now, when I did the original card, I did not use Daffodil Delight in this card. But I made this card also in my card class this month. And the girls had trouble because the lemon lolly, I'm trying to remember colors, was so light. To try to stamp it again on top of it, you could barely tell, and it wasn't lining up good. So I decided that in this card for you guys that I want to add Daffodil Delight ink to it. So that way you'll be able to see where to stamp your flower. And I'll explain that when we get to that part. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open these up. And we're going to take the images that have the details on them. There's two images that have the details on them. And there's this one here and this one here are the two that we're using. And I'm going to start with the darkest color first. And I'm just going to stamp this one almost to the top, but not quite. We're going to stamp down. Then we are going to take this other one, and again, almost to the top, kind of over a little bit, just like that. Now we're going to clean this one up. I'm going to put a little ink here, or a little water. Okay. And then we're going to stamp it into the Daffodil Delight. This is where when I did the online class, or my in-home class, I had the girls stamp it in the lemon lolly, but you could barely see it. So, and I didn't realize, and I look back on it and I'm thinking, how did I even see it? But I did, and I made the card. But they were struggling with it, so I just didn't want you guys to struggle, so I figured I better change it up here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get Lemon Lime Twist, this color here. Okay. We're going to get this one, and we're going to put these two away for now, out of our way. And there's one more thing we have to do too. We're going to get the Lemon Lolly out. And there's this one stamp set that's in there. It's like a cluster of 3 little daisies all together. And we're going to stamp that one up. And I stamped one right down here. Does not matter if it goes over top of these. I just want to let you guys know, stamp over top of your flowers, because you'll understand when I'm all said and done how this is going to look. Okay? So we're just going to stamp this one right here. I stamped right over those flowers. Then we're going to get it again. And we're going to come up here and we're bringing it in, but not all the way. And we're going to stamp right there. So now it's looking messy, but it's going to get worse. So this is just a way, the way I look at it, of kind of doing some cards where you don't have to mask. So I'm trying to make it so you guys don't have to mask a lot. So now we have the Lemon Lime Twist here. We're going to take and we're going to make our stems. So I'm going to get right up in here. I don't care that it's on the flower. I'm coming right down. So I kind of want my flowers to kind of meet in this direction. They all do not have to meet exactly in that direction, but kind of something similar to that. So now I'm going to put one right about here, like that. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to have it meeting right about there. Now we got this one coming along in the middle. And so we're going to stamp this one once. Then we're going to line it up. I got to get my head in here a little bit, the best I can. We're going to line it up and we're going to do it again. So now it looks like this. And I know you guys are saying, Bonnie, what are you doing? This card is looking awful. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to go across like this. And I am just going to let that one act like it's part of this one. It just came out a little bit. I think I like that. I don't think I'm going to add another stem to it. Maybe I should. Might look weird. I'll just do a tiny one right here. Yeah. Okay. So now we have that. Now we're going to even make it look messier. We're going to grab the leaf that's in the set, and we're going to stamp it in the green. And I'm going to put a leaf. I got to get this a little bit closer so I could see. I'm going to put a leaf right there. And then I want a leaf over here. And let's see, I want one peeking out somewhere right here. And then I think I want one more. And I kind of want it peeking out up over there. So now this looks like a big mess. Oh, it looks like I might have one coming on down here too. Okay, that looks good. So there. So I added 5 leaves. And I'm done with that. Now we can set this piece aside. And we're going to come to our other bigger piece and we're going to stamp flowers. So you're going to grab your boho and you're going to grab the design, the one that you used, the one with the outline that we used on those. You're going to grab that and you're going to stamp it. Then you're going to grab the filler, the one that filled in all, fills in your flowers. We're going to grab that. We're going to ink it up. I have a scrap piece here where you could see. You're going to stamp off. And then you're going to, and if I get this lined up good, you're going to stamp on like that. And you're going to do that for every one of your flowers that you did on your card over here. So here I've already gone ahead and I've done it. And this one, I stamped it in the Daffodil Delight, but then I used the Yo-Yo Yellow to fill it in. And I didn't stamp off on it because I wanted the Yo-Yo is so light you didn't need to. I'm calling it Yo-Yo. It's lemon lolly. It's lemon. I don't know why I said Yo-Yo. We haven't had Yo-Yo Yellow in years. So it's lemon lolly. And yeah, you're going to just stamp regular. You're not going to stamp off like we did here. Okay, and then before you cut them out, you're going to get pumpkin pie. And the little center to the flowers, you're going to stamp it up. And you're just going to stamp this right in the center of all of the flowers. Okay? So that's all the stamping and stuff that you have to do. And then you would use your die cuts, the 2 die cuts, and die cut, line them up, and die cut them out. Okay? So I've already done that. I've got these right here. So now we can bring this one back in. And we are going to, before we stamp, you know, on anymore with the orange, in the center, I just did like a little dab in the center of all of these that you could see the center in. Just like that. I think that center is kind of going to be hidden, but I'll fill it in just on the safe side. And that's all I did. I took my pumpkin pie dark and I filled in the centers of them. So that was it there. All right, and I did that before just in case I needed to. Then we're getting Stampin' Dimensionals. You definitely need your Stampin' Dimensionals. And then we are going to just line these up right over top. Now, if you didn't want them all popped up, you could just put glue, you know, adhesive and have some down flat. That is entirely up to you. But you're just going to line these up with your die cut imaged. And I just made it so you didn't have to do a bunch of masking. Can't always do that, but in this situation, it worked out that you could. And it made it give it that 3D and, you know, dimensional look. Then what I did was I took some of this gingham. It's retired. It's like a bumblebee color, and I just cut a little bit and cut another piece for my knot. And this will already be cut for you and in your kit. I just don't put it in the ones that I do my videos on because it's just easier for me to grab my stuff. So all the ribbon, all the all your stuff is here. Now you can either do this, or sometimes I even like to use tape. Just tape. And sometimes before I stick this one down, I like to look back at the front of it and make sure I've got it lined up and going across there straight. So then I'm going to stick this down in, and I'm going to make a cheat knot. And that's just a knot. I call it a cheat bow, actually. Like that. And then I'm going to trim this because I don't want it quite that long. Okay. I'll try to move it over a little bit as far as I can because, let's see, should have did it on this side more, because my grading has got to go over there, which we've still got to stamp yet. Okay. So we can bring this back in and we can attach this to the base. Okay, and then I went ahead and I got pearls. Now, they still have the iridescent pearls, but the regular pearls, they went ahead and discontinued them. So there is no more pearls, but I still have a bunch left, so I'm going to use them up. So everybody got pearls that I went ahead and I colored them in with a blend. So you have a blend, and I went ahead and I colored them in. So with the pumpkin pie blend. And I used the brushed end of the blend. And so all I did was I took the brush end like this, and this one's already colored, and I just went around it like that. And it colors your blend right in. Okay. And then you could do that with the rhinestones too. Okay. And now we got to add our greeting. So I'm going to bring back in this scrap piece of paper that I have over here. I've got the greeting that says, "Your friendship means everything to me." And I'm stamping that in the boho blue. Stamp it right down here. And then You guys know me. I fussy cutted it. If you don't want to, use a circle punch, a oval punch, whatever, if that's not your thing. But I like to fussy cut it out. I think it adds character to the page. I act like I'm talking about my scrapbooking class. To the card. There we go. And then I added a couple dimensionals to this. You know what? I think I'm actually going to use the scissors and cut, because there's a smaller on the outside edge, because I want it to go between my ribbon. So I'm cutting one and putting it on the top. I'll bring it up and show it to you guys. So basically I used the edge and I did that to it, if it's showing. So that way my ribbon will fit through this. Just make sure I have it going the right way. And then put this right here on the bottom. Just like so. And so that is how I made this card. And I hope you like it. And I will be back with card number 2. Bye-bye.